Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Max Clark. Rogers back to work. Right side, Foscue. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next for the Mets, Mike Byers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jared Barr. He's already homered in this game. Towards first, and foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that clips the inside corner. And a strike in there. Next offering is outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Man at first, MJ Melendez will hit next. Way high.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. The pitch. There goes the runner. That one lifted to left. Gilbert under it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Edmundo.
Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
At the belt and fires. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Elliot Ramos. Swings through that one. 0-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Mountcastle off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Three, 2 on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Lewis Cox taking over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Laureano comes up to hit. The pitch. Strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Popped up. And Laureano is retired. And there's 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And now Jonah Heim. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that quickly 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Pinch hitter coming on, Brett Beatty. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty delivers. They say you win.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Good eye right there. 2-2. Swing and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Curtis Means. On the ground to third. Sosa. Jump throw. That ends the frame. Mets lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Omar Pinheiro takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Kevin Smith. The wind and the pitch. That one missed. And the right-hander deals. This one high in the air to left center. Clark should have this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
Number 82 stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Number 78 getting loose out there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. That one out to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Hunter Harvey. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now the left fielder, Drew Gilbert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long way. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Righty to the plate. one is upstairs. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He circles the bases and they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Jess Williams up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Ball one low. The pitch. And there's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Pitch is in for a strike. 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hoyer, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now, Max Clark. Right-hander kicks, deals, and ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Mike Byers up next. And the righty deals. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard hit, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Byers up now for the Mets. Move to first, and he just got his hand in there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Back over to first, and he's back again. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next offering misses, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And he deals. Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And here it comes. Check swing. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Jared Barr, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Whips it to Mountcastle. Out number 3. But the Mets get even on this solo homer. 2-2 game. So bottom of the 9th, here's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Pinheiro back to work. That's a slider for a strike. And that one off the outside edge. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Here's a 1-1. Down the line towards the corner. Laureano trying to get there. And there's one away. Roman Anderle stands in for the Phillies.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that misses off the outside edge. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The wind of the pitch. And that's down and away. Ryan Mountcastle next to bat for Philadelphia. The pitch. Up the middle. And that chance handled. On the run. Throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Mountcastle. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Smash to the left side. Whips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Giovanni Moran gets the ball now. Ramon Laureano up now for the Mets. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one missing low. Next pitch, not close, up high. And now the lefty. Out to short, Smith. Zips it to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Trevor Stephan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. All tied up here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. Just missed. High in the air, out to right. Melendez makes the play. Out number 2. And now the DH, Brett Beatty. Single to right in his first trip. That's in there. Strike one. And that's outside. All tied up and here in extra innings. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Mets go down quickly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 10th. And now for the Phillies, M.J. Melendez. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Hard liner. Clark tracks it down for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. First offering misses the mark. That's down and in. And a pitch.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Elliot Ramos waits on deck. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Kicks and fires. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Gilbert on the move, heading back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kevin Smith. And a foul ball. The 0-1, runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Third out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Now we go to the 11th. And stepping in for New York, Curtis Means. Here comes a pitch. To third, Sosa. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. There's the strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Strike two. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jess Williams. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So digging in, Max Clark. First pitch, and he just misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's out number 3. Mets strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jose Ruiz. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 82.
The catcher.
The pitch. And there's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And now 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Bryce Harper. Gets the bunt down the right side. Goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Strike 1.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is fouled back. Byers. Fired to second. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now for the Phillies, Roman Anderle. That hits the dirt. Ball one. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Cody Hoyer. Mike Byers up now for the Mets. And the pitch. They say a win. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Barr. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. All tied up here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. First offering, and it just misses. Hoyer, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Montana. That misses. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and here in extra innings. Next offering is fouled back. Now all even up. And now it's filled up. Jonah Heim waiting to hit for the Mets. Got him. The big righty strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down that time. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied 2-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Mountcastle. Ruiz back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And the 1-0. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, M.J. Melendez. In there for strike 1. Got him. 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kick steals. In for a strike. And it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the righty deals. And that's in the dirt. The 3-1. And fouled off. Three-two now. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're in extras here, and now Jonah Heim. And a pitch. That clips the corner. And he deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. That one pushed foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramos brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Curtis Means up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two down. Drew Gilbert would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Gilbert stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. That's inside. Jess Williams in the on deck circle. 2 gone. The possible go ahead run at first. That pitch in for a strike. They're down 3 in a row. Fouled off. He was late.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to